What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Felipe, and Disorder is now in progress. So, it is 2026, and I figured I would start the year out with a video talking about something that's been on my mind recently, past couple days, past couple hours, just kind of coming and going, but I've had some time to think it over, mull it over a little bit, and really digest it. I'm sure after I make this video, I'll still have more reflections on this topic, but here goes. So, I wanted to talk about the importance of having a plan. And I think this is really important to talk about in detail and describe what I mean when I say have a plan, right? Because you can make plans all the time. You can make plans about what you want to have for dinner, what movie you want to watch, or any number of higher stakes life decisions. But I think the act of making a plan, having an objective, and moving towards that objective until it's complete, I think that in and of itself is very powerful, because I think the alternative of just floating through life or floating from place to place, just thinking short term, not really looking at the big picture, you lose a lot of momentum when things don't go your way. And of course, even if you plan meticulously, things can go horribly wrong. But I find that when you have a plan, your mind is already in a place that you're looking ahead and you are already anticipating potential obstacles. Whereas if you're just kind of hoping things go your way, or even if you make plans but you're constantly going from point A to point B, it's like just switching priorities, right? Then you still lose that momentum. And I think the real value of making a plan is having a very clear objective and sticking to it, even if it's short term. I think short-term goals and short-term plans are excellent, and when they're seen through, even if things don't go quite as expected, they give you more momentum to build upon. And I think it's much easier to pivot when you already have a general direction in mind than it is to constantly be looking towards another direction. What I'm trying to say is, if you're constantly pivoting, or if you don't even have an end goal in mind, then you're going to be much more stagnant than if you simply, even if it seems silly, to simply just set a goal or make a plan and see it through. And I don't know, I think there is a lot more to be expanded upon, because I think the real value in this sort of thought exercise, right, is identifying where that fine line is between over planning, pivoting too much, trying to figure every little detail out, and just letting things happen as they do. I think either extreme is not very valuable, and actually is counterproductive. But finding that sweet spot of, I think, commitment and focus is where you really get value from making plans. So I don't know. I think I kind of went a little bit off the rails there, but I think, this is something that I wanted to put out there, not only for others to see and reflect about, but also for myself, if I ever decide to come back and in a moment of panicked planning and overthinking, just remind myself what really matters. And I think that is just the act of looking forward and enacting your willpower right? So I will probably have some more ideas on the next video, but for now, I hope you have a good day, good night, good afternoon, wherever you may be at whatever time, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I don't know what that was. This is staying in the video. All right. Peace.